This is Ronnie. Emily just did his face, and now I'm going to do one of his paws. So Emily's going to hold the camera on her paw. We'll do the underneath on the back one to show you. He's only 9 months old, so he might not be very well behaved. Underneath, if you look at the pads, it's like crazy paving. What you want to do is trim your concrete. You trim the concrete in between the crazy paving slabs is the best way to think of it. So you go all the way around. This is a really dirty, muddy paw, by the way. It's not at all clean. So if you trim all the way around your crazy paving, so you've got all the edges, just pull all the hair down, and then you go all the way around. So you've got these edges, all these here, around the edges. Then, once you've gone around the edges of your crazy paving, nice and neat everywhere, then you go down in between. So in between the pads, you want to get your scissors right in between and cut off all these bits. These are the bits, they'll go, say there, Ronnie, they'll go knotty. You'll get knots in between here. All in here where it's really fluffy, look at all that. That will go knotty. Your dog will start chewing his paws and it's a disaster. So you want to cut all of this off. Just make sure you get right the way in. The middle bit, just go across. Put into account that has got a little fatty bit in the middle of skin. So you want all in between the toes, like that, hair free. Then go round the edge, in between where the nails are. So all the way up to each nail and in between the nails.
Can I do that bit, like cutting on that?
Do it on one of the others then. There you go. And then if we turn the paw over this way, you can see how muddy it is. Now we want his paws a bit fluffy, so if we put his paw down, and then just trim downwards over the paw. So all the way around the paw, go down. You can pull bits out with your blade, look. Trim them off. Right, then what I'm going to do is pick it up. And I've got to do in between the toes. Now, because I want his paw fluffy, I'm only going to do the bit, literally poke the scissors up, do the bit that's in between the toes. You got that out there? Because that will also go knotty. Here, this will knot. And that will make it, in fact you can see there, he's got a knot. So you want to take that off. The toes go further back than you might think. The alternative is you comb that. Obviously it won't go knotty if you comb it. So you do in between the toes. I like to do round the nails. Not everyone does, but I like to do round the nails. I like to do them quite short, even if it's a fluffy paw. Neaten it off all the way around the nails. Ronnie's that used to this now that he's learnt to just tolerate me. He's been a good boy, aren't you, Ron? Main thing is don't talk to your dog too much as well when you're doing this. Because if you do, you've been a good boy. You've been a good boy. If you do, you'll find now he is now. I don't want you to video it, but he's licking my face. He was. If you talk to them, they'll start licking your face. They'll start interfering. So just try and ignore them if you can. Right. There we go. If we can comb it. It's a bit muddy. Maybe we should have done this on a clean paw.
There is no clean paw.
I mean, maybe we should have washed it. Then we'll blend it in with the leg. Then what we would do, see, is we will bath our dogs after this, and then we go over them again and check them to make sure it's all neat. Rid of all the bits. Give it a comb. Fluff it up. And then go over it again. So you're basically just going to blend it in from the leg to the paw. That's a quick version. There you go, that's a quick version. So that's his paw. That's how I would do it for a fluffy paw. Compared to the other one, which is just a muddy mess. In fact, the front one, it's just knots. It will just develop into knots, just knots waiting to happen, and that's much better. Okay, thanks. Say bye, Ronnie.